Subscribe to Gizmo Times and get notified about our latest videos by hitting the bell icon.
Hey guys, welcome to Gizmo Times. This is Chetan and this is the speed test comparison of the Vivo Z1 Pro with the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro. Both the phones have quite a decent mid-range category processors. It's a Snapdragon 712 on the Vivo Z1 Pro and Snapdragon 675 on the Redmi Note 7 Pro. So we are going to test out with a couple of things on it, mainly with which one actually powers up first, and also we'll show you the benchmark scores before we do that, and we'll be then doing the final speed test comparison to see which phone is faster when we open multiple applications one after the other and don't close any of them. With the benchmarks, you can see on Antutu, it's the Vivo Z1 Pro which has a bit better score, and the next one is the Geekbench 4 results, where the Redmi Note 7 Pro takes a lead on both the single core as well as on the multi-core score. Now we are going to power off the phones and see which one is going to boot up faster, because that is again one concern that many users always have, and it is dependent on the interface as well and then the chipset. So we'll now start them at the same time to see which one would boot up faster. The animation for Redmi actually showed up late, which surprised us, but if you see, when the phones start up, it's almost exactly at the same time that both the phones started up. So we initially thought that Vivo would be faster in booting up, but then if you see, both the lock screens opened almost at the same time, and it's no clear winner there in that aspect. Now we'll open a couple of other applications, firstly with the PUBG Mobile application, to see which one actually loads up faster. There is multi-turbo support on the Vivo Z1 Pro, which is shown before the app loads up. But surprisingly, the game actually would start faster on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro, which you'll see here. Also, while we did the comparison, we talked about how the experience felt better on the Vivo Z1 Pro, but the app loading, that's the PUBG Mobile loading, was a bit faster on the Redmi Note 7 Pro. As you can see here, it's still about to load on the Vivo Z1 Pro, and while on the same graphic settings, it was better to be played on the Vivo Z1 Pro smartphone. Next, we are going to open the Asphalt 8 application, and again we'll see which one loads that game faster. Almost the same in this case, there was no clear winner again. And now we'll move on to the major speed test comparison, where we'll first check about the networks, if both the phones are on the same network, so that there's no discrepancy in the networks. There are no apps running in the background, and now we'll start the timer on both of them at the same time. Now we'll be playing all these applications one after the other. We won't be shutting down any application from the background. Everything will be there in the background. So one thing that you'll notice here is that Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro, whenever you try to close down the application or minimize the app, it takes a bit of a lag. And that is where that extra half a second or 1 second is being used up every time when we try to close the application and go to the next one. That was not the case with the Vivo Z1 Pro. And if you see the results in the end, you'll know what I'm talking about. So now the timer ends on the Vivo Z1 Pro with 2 minutes and 4 seconds, and we are still going on with the process on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro, and it took about 10 seconds extra, and that is thanks to the fact that there were those lags of half a second to 1 second whenever we try to close down or minimize any large application. So this was a comparison, the speed test comparison of the Vivo Z1 Pro and the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro. You can see which one is the winner here. I hope you like this video. If you do, share and subscribe to get times for more. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.